Hello and welcome to the first video on this channel regarding Legos, or as some people say, Lego bricks, Lego sets. Honestly, I don't think it matters that much. You're the same person going around correcting everybody about your versus your. We all know what we mean. But anyway, welcome to the first video and hopefully many more to come. I am a little new to this. I've been putting it off for couple years now. I don't know why. You see a lot of your favorite YouTube creators be really successful, and you just think to yourself, well, that doesn't sound easy. So, not that I'm gonna be successful, but I just need to follow through. So, anyway, this is the Ferrari Daytona SP3. There's my white leg. There is the glare all over the box. I picked this up over at Shields. Got a good price match that Amazon had, so that was good. I do indeed watch a lot of stuff while I build, so I think right here I thought that the Sunday Night Football lights looked cool. I don't know. It was fun. The box looks pretty good, so that's cool. I think it's about to cut. Is it going to cut? Cut. Come on. I'm watching as I'm recording audio. If you probably couldn't tell, there it goes. Anyway, I don't really know if this is going to be a review or if this is just going to be me spitballing what it's going to be, but we'll figure it out along the way. So, welcome again. Of course, my first video posting is going to be like a 23-minute long one, so I hope you stick around. If you don't really care about all me flipping boxes and stuff, I don't know why I kept that in, but I did. I could probably edit it right now, but I won't. So, I already pressed record on the audio that I've been dreading for years now. So, there you go. This is me being as productive as I seem I can. Oh my God, my legs. I get it. If you're gonna comment, I am not very tan. That is a very, very obvious fact for me. But anyway, this is the Ferrari Lego set, Technic Daytona SP3, whatever. You can see it right there. There you go. Literally, look at me. I'm predicting the future already. Wow. Is that really the cut I'm going with? Okay, well, I think it's because I'm going to open this up and then I'm going to, take my sweet time. That's apparently what I'm doing here. So, been on YouTube for a while as far as just a viewer. Favorite YouTuber would probably be LA Beast. So if somehow you watch this video, know you inspired other people, I'm sure you already know you have. You're a very, very talented individual, very driven, and I guess I'm thinking to myself, if other people can do it, why can't I? I mean, not anything, like I said, other than just following through for once on something I have always wanted to do. I have been a big Lego fan for, oh gosh, well over 20 years now. I think it started when I was young. I got the first, Lego Harry Potter sets, and those have just been so pivotal. I absolutely love Lego. For the past few years, ever since COVID started, I used my first, I'm sure as we all got, anyone who was of age got the stimulus checks. I used it to buy the Imperial Star Destroyer because I had already gotten the Millennium Falcon prior, the Ultimate Collector Series one, and so that one, unfortunately, I don't know when it started where I started doing hyperlapses, but it was somewhere around COVID, and before then I did not get a chance to record the Ultimate Collector Series Imperial Star Destroyer, so unfortunately you will not be seeing that on this channel, but I will say that is one of just a fantastic build. I love any starship that's huge. Just Ultimate Collector Series are always fun. I love big sets. I love Technic. It's grown on me. At first I thought it was very tedious and annoying, but after you build so many Legos and you do just normal brick sets, you can just breeze through them, whereas Technic you actually gotta Take your time. You can't really rush it. I mean, the peg pieces definitely do not always cooperate. I think we're going to get into the hyperlapse here any freaking minute. So my vocabulary usually includes a lot more swear words, but because I don't know the first rule of thumb when it comes to possibly ever gaining an audience and the algorithm and monetization, I'm gonna try to use my work vocabulary. How about that? I'm gonna act like you guys are my customers and my boss is right over here. So if I say curse words, I will get fired. So we'll let the hyperlapse play. But yeah, I love football. Love to watch football. And of course I think the game ended. So yeah, there you go. I was gonna look back, but I guess I can't do that now because I don't really want to mess all this up. But football, Lego, family, these are things I find important to myself. Um, but I think I'm getting off topic now. I was talking originally about the Imperial Star Destroyer. So yeah, if you have that, feel lucky because that is retired now. That's a classic in the sets that are just amazing. Um, yeah, I've been doing these hyperlapses though for, oh gosh, 4 or 5 years. I have hundreds of actual sets I've made, thousands of clips I have to edit still that I just put in my hard drive, my 5 terabyte hard drive, and now I'm realizing that it is going to be a long sifting process, and I'm sure all the old footage I'm going to look at like, why in the world would you film it that way? I don't know. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to be a little desynced right now because the computer had to take a second. There it goes. All right, we are back. I think it's fun. I mean, sorry about the glare on the table. I do use 2 different lights, so they do create some glare. I've tried different angles. I've tried different focuses. I mean, this is kind of for now. Obviously, I'm always going to try to improve, maybe get some actual lighting in here, but for my visual purpose, when I'm actually building, the lights I have work very well. I do apologize if they create some annoying glare, but I think it's not too bad in this video. I have some older, not super old, but 4 or 5 years old when I was first starting to do these that were not so well. I mean, you'll see. If anybody sticks around long enough and if this is something I actually follow through with like I'm trying right now, you'll see the videos posted of older sets I've done a couple years ago and you'll see the difference. Here I believe I don't know. I used to be good at doing the, where you pick every piece that it says to take and then you put it in a little pile and then you put it all together. Now I just kind of realize that most of the time it shows you as you're going. So sometimes I do end up at the end of part 1 or part 2 of a set being like, uh-oh, I should have this be somewhere. Why is this still here? But I usually always figure it out. I go back, make sure. Sometimes you got to take a lot apart, and then you feel really stupid because you're like, why wouldn't I just follow the instructions? And you're like, well, because screw authority. And then you're like, oh, yeah, that's a good point. But anyway, this is the initial part. This is like I'm not a car guy, so if you don't agree with me, you are probably well correct that I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is the frame and the engine block, I believe they labeled it as. It was very fun, very good build from honestly beginning to end. Sometimes I get a little frustrated because in the very beginning they put like 30 pages of, just random, this developer was one day in the Lego office and said, we need to make things more sleek. And you're like, I get it, yeah, but I'm, I like to finish what I start, so I read everything that they put. So I'm like, all right, let's see what you got. But this is the, oh God, what's the name of this? I don't know. The tire mechanism, turny majigger, the frickin', it's got front wheel drive, I guess. That's all we know. I don't know. I am not a car person. I own one. I wish I had many more, but I am not very fond. Okay, and then we switch to my white hand grabbing box number 2. And that is because I finished box number 1. Look at me. Doesn't that make sense? But the box number 2, I think I have a little struggle with. There we go. From there, It continues the hyperlapse. Look at me. Look at me with my cuts. I love it. No, I did enjoy this build though. I think that Technic, it just has such a different, obviously literally and metaphorically building element to it when you're actually going through the whole process. It just, you slow down. I still get to the point now where whatever I'm watching, I just kind of, your brain gets intertwined with building and listening and peripheral vision having right in front of your face. And so football is great for that. I highly recommend anybody who likes football and Lego, combine the two. It's a very good time. Sometimes you want to focus on football though, so don't. I mean, nothing's set in stone. If you're building a set, you can stop, take a look up, watch the game for a minute. If not, you get some penalties, you get some 3-and-outs. You're like, nope, I'm just gonna focus on this for a second. Things are a little boring, but anyway, I am actually currently wearing that purple shirt. So look at that. I hope that's a good omen. Purple is royalty, if you did not know. But I hope if anybody has any recommendations. I mean, my room's a little tight on space because of the debilitating Lego addiction. So if you have any recommendations on angles or cameras or tripods, I honestly use my phone. It's an older phone. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you're going to think I'm lame. It's a Galaxy though, so there you go. And now we are continuing. Going to build the car parts, the parts that go on the car, the parts that make the car go. Oh look, I switched shirts. You have no idea. You would think I did this all in a night. It took me multiple nights. Because, that's how life works. Slow and steady wins the race, Ooh, look at that. We're 12 minutes in. I think we are doing well so far. What would you say? I'm going to give you a good 5 seconds to reply. Ah, yes. No, I totally agree. Whatever you just said, I agree in wholeheartedness. So if you just reamed me, then yeah, nope, totally agree. If you thought this is going well so far and you don't hate the fact that my cat rubs against the tripod, creating a higher angle to where you can't see as much to the bottom of the table, then we're all good here. Either way, I agree with your opinion. I respect it. Not as much as mine, but I still respect it. Anyway, I will try to get back onto some kind of focus here. I am just free roaming my brain here, trying to think about if, like I said, if this is a Lego review. I don't know. But you know what? We're going to grow together because time is inevitable and we're all going to be dead soon. So we might as well enjoy it. Sorry, that got dark. YouTube's going to ask me, is this for kids? I'll be like, I don't know. Are kids existential? Do they think about death? No, they probably don't. Well, then, yeah, I'll still put yes for kids because I want to make sure everyone sees this. See, there he is. Senor LA Beast. The real beast. The quality beast. The non, the other guy, the other beast, I'm not a fan of. I do not watch that guy's videos. If you see this video, please just go away. go back to making homeless kids fight over an orange for a Cybertruck. That's your thing. But anyway, back to the red Ferrari. I think it was the perfect choice to make the Ferrari red because everyone always looks at Ferrari and says, yeah, that's red. They're always red. So, no, it was a great choice though. I do have the lime green Lamborghini, the blue and dark blue mix Bugatti, and so I think having all those mixes, and then they just released the yellow. Oh God, you would think I'd know, but I have not. My shift now onto Lego is getting all the retiring sets because, good Lord, once they retire, oh my gosh, you gotta pay an arm and a leg. On top of the arm and a leg you already pay, so then you're just a nub who can't build Legos unless you are very skilled with your teeth. But I'm not, so I'm just going to focus on getting the things while they're not double the price. But the red, great color choice. You could just feel how awesome it was starting to become as you get to this later in the stage of the build. You can see just how much detail they put into it and the actual back that goes up. This is what we're building here. I love the mechanisms they do. I've never been the type with Lego to be very creative. kind of like in life. I'm not super creative. I follow directions very well. I was great in school because they just told me what to do and I did it. So therefore, I have no free thinking of my own. It's a good thing. I'd be great in the military if only my ego didn't develop after high school. Then, sure. I don't know how old anybody is watching this, but I'm trying to make it kind of general. I remember when I was young, I used to watch a lot of Tobuscus, and he would try not to curse, but you know, then now you see Tobuscus, and you're like, he does not care, and that's cool because I feel for the dude. He's still one of the most iconic YouTubers for myself. I remember when I tried to emulate him in high school, that was cringy, super cringy, almost as cringy as how white I am, but almost. The whiteness will overpower anything. God, I honestly could pass as a vampire sometimes, especially when you got the white flash on me. But anyway, here we can see it starting to form really nicely, I would say. Um, Obviously, I didn't do this from scratch, so yeah, they probably planned it to form really nicely, but still got to give them compliments. The design team. I couldn't design, I don't know if they do like, programming or what they do, but yeah, designing would be terrible for me. It would be very blocky. I don't know. Some people are left brained, some people are right brained, and then there's me. I just have a brain. So that was Tom Grossi. If anybody here watches Tom Grossi or That's Good Sports, Brandon Perna. I've been watching Brandon for, oh gosh, since the Broncos, before they won Super Bowl 50. So that was, I remember when I first got into football, because I have a single mom, so we didn't really watch football. So I had to get into it myself with Peyton Manning. I'm a Broncos fan, so I remember watching that and being like, oh God, I think we lost in the playoffs in 2014 to the Colts. And that just sucked. So I remember, okay, there's got to be someone else out there who's annoyed and can help me cope. And there was Brandon Perna. And then now it's been 8 years later, and I'm like, how are we going through life this fast? I don't know. Don't even know. Barely an inconvenience, as the guy on the screen would say. But I do love the Broncos. I love the fact that Tom Grossi and them do GPS every, what is it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tom Grossi gives me a complex because I love the dude. He's a good guy, but gosh, sometimes I'm that type of person. When anyone's having great success, I look at my failure as just hits harder. But honestly, good for Tom, good for Brandon. It's weird to realize that you could be in the same space as them and not do, you know, even a quarter of the successes they've had. So I give compliments where they are due, and I find missing pieces as they come. As you can see me roaming through the pages right now, I found out where it was. Told you. Now, towards the end, I will, spoiler alert, in the next few minutes, you're going to see that I'm roaming through pages, but I literally triple checked. I think I just got 2 extra pieces because there was no place for them to go. So, you'll find out. But, Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna. I do watch Brandon Perna a lot more. Tom Grossi's great. I think, in a way, he was a later addition to my YouTube subscriptions. I don't know. I'm trying to find fancy words for no reason here. But Tom Grossi is fun. He's very energetic, very creative, very smart, clever. Why am I glazing him right now? I don't know. I'm just trying to get through it. But good for you, Tom. You're successful. Brandon, if any of you see this somehow, don't know. Don't know how you would. Why would you guys be watching a dude build a Lego Ferrari? I don't know. Why do I watch people talk about sports? I guess we all do random things. We enjoy it. I know Brandon has a connection to Lego, being that he destroyed a Lego Tom Brady bust. That was pretty sweet. To the, what was it, Reservoir Dogs song in his garage. How long ago was that now? I don't even know. Time is flying by. Does anybody else feel that way? Does anybody else feel like time is just on an endless, endless, endless trudge through, just making me feel nostalgia every day? I'll be like, wow. When I was 10, when I was like, 15, you're like, oh my God, I was a kid. And now you're like, oh my God, a week ago I did this. Why does it go so quick? You're like, dude, it was a week ago. I know, but still, it was, I long for it. I long for last week. But you hated it. Yeah, well, time just goes by so fast, so I don't know. Anyway, here we got the rims with obviously the tires. And this is where I did mess up. I had a little, I think it was a 1x2 flat plate that just missed a little on that. Sometimes I whiff, not gonna lie. Try, but you know what? I found it, put it back, and it was all good there. But then as you're gonna see, things are gonna be looking for a while. But anyway, I think we're in that final stage here where I need to shut up because you probably want to hear the little clicky sounds. So hope this wasn't too painful of a listen for you. I'm gonna make some more. Just wanted to finally get one of these out here. If you like the channel, I'm not even gonna say it. You know what YouTube is. If you like something, you can hit the button to make sure you see more. That's how smart I think most people are on YouTube. If not, I'm not gonna make you do anything. You do what you want. You're here watching Legos anyway, so I think you already know that. But I guess I'm still talking. See, little click. Gotta love the little clicks. Sorry about the fan. I don't know why there's a fan noise in the background. I didn't even have a fan. Or maybe I did. Maybe I'm lying. That could be possible. But anyway, yeah. If you... I don't know. I'm just kind of going off what every YouTuber says. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I hate when they say that. It's like, but YouTube has a gun to my head. They need me to say it. Well, then, just let them shoot. I don't know. I do like the door mechanism. That was a great addition. To actually be able to have something that can press it up instead of just lifting it up yourself. So, again, good on you guys, designers. Now this was lazy. What is this? You got a stick. You could make the back stay up by itself, but here I gotta go 1985 with a stick. Maybe they had hydraulics. Maybe it's even older than 1985. But anyway, it's okay. I'll give you guys a pass. It looks great. Here we are gonna see in a second the actual engine block. The pistons go up and down as you roll the wheels. So that's a good addition. This was a little bit of a fail. I was trying to turn the wheel, and my table does not like rubber, so it makes me look like I'm a frail old woman. But you know, to each their own. So I think the video's about to end though, so I'm gonna stop before I just ramble myself into a ditch. So enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, just keep on moving along. I don't need any bad comments, man. We all are not perfect, so. Final view over. I like the blue seats. That is a good touch. Anyway, Lego Ferrari Daytona SP3.